Imagine the world has finally stopped. The infrastructure is ashes, the authorities are a memory, the safety nets have all been cut. When the social contract expires, your only ally is grit. And a bit of Victor's logic, you're looking at a freezing night in a world that no longer cares if you wake up. There are no shelters left standing and no heroes. Your only sanctuary is a derelict car, a metal box that hasn't seen a key. Tonight the environment is your predator. Transform that junk pile into a fortress. We are going to deconstruct the urban nomad, treating survival not as hope, but as discipline. We're building a thermal tome that keeps you breathing. Step 1: rethink the vehicle. That dead sedan isn't a heater, it's a windbreak. To stay alive, you need to insulate the human. Scavenge for rigid insulation boards from construction sites. Scrape together enough to board up every window. Don't worry about being neat, worry about being sealed. This DIY insulation can trap enough body heat. Jump the internal temperature by 20 degrees. Staying dark is staying safe. No flames means no smoke signals for hunters. Just pure thermal retention while playing the long game. Seal the cracks with whatever you can find, rags, tape, or wet clay. Every draft is a leak in your life support. But there is a catch that catches most rookies: your own lungs. Spent air is wet air. If you seal yourself in perfectly, you'll wake up in a swamp, paving the way for a lethal case of pneumonia. To master the Victor's logic of the coffin method, you have to leave a tiny tactical gap for ventilation. It's a trade-off. You're letting a little cold in so the moisture can get out. You're not trying to be cozy, you're trying to die slower. Now consider your internal biology. Your body is a primitive heater that requires high-grade fuel. Forget everything you knew about healthy eating. In the ruins, fat is the only currency that matters. Gorge yourself on the densest calories available. Rancid, adjacent peanut butter, oily canned fish, or congealed grease. This isn't a meal, it's a slow burn chemical reaction. This fat-heavy intake triggers thermogenesis, keeping your core temperature during the death watch hours between 2100 and 400 am. And stay away from the booze. Alcohol is a deceptive thief that pulls heat away to make your skin feel warm for a fleeting second before it freezes you solid. If you're lucky enough to have a car that turns over, use it like a surgical tool. Set a timer for the deepest part of the night. Crank the engine for exactly 15 minutes to reset. Then shut it down immediately. But listen closely: if you don't vent that cabin or check your exhaust direction, you won't wake up. Carbon monoxide is the invisible reaper of the wasteland. Don't let a silent gas do what the collapse couldn't. Elevate your engineering with reflective technology. Those crinkly mylar emergency blankets are your best friends. Line the ceiling of your sleeping pod with silver. Heat radiates upwards, so create a mirror for warmth. To stay stealthy, sandwich mylar between layers of fabric. It kills the crinkle sound that gives you away. Build a tiny tent of mylar over your bag. The smaller the air volume, the more efficient the furnace. Understand the power of the gap between layers. 3 thin layers beat 1 thick blanket every time. Air trapped between them is the actual insulator. Stuff empty spaces with crumpled newspapers or plastic bags. Build a nest of dead air to stop cold. If you find power tool batteries, you've found jewels. High-capacity packs can run heated work vests for hours. Seek out these batteries in abandoned vans or workshops. They are more valuable than gold in a frozen world. Ultimately, survival is a team sport. Even in the wreckage, 2 humans generate more thermal energy. This is physics, not sentimentality. Find a partner, share the warmth, and establish a check-in system. Hypothermia makes you stupid before it makes you dead. Having someone to knock on the glass could save you. Save you from the final sleep that never ends. Staying alive isn't about luck, it's a mathematical equation. An equation of calories, insulation, and vigilance. The old world is gone, but thermodynamics are in charge. Use Victor's logic to solve the problem of the cold. Build your fortress and earn the right to see the sun.